welcome. It's been a minute since we've jumped on a live video with y'all, so good to see you. So yeah.
Hi everybody.
How's your energy holding up right now? Has it been all crazy? So I'm gonna wait for a second for you guys to jump in here. While we do that, we'll introduce ourselves for those of you to our channels. I run For Love online training programs and Inner Goddess Retreat. She's my vice president of our board. Aiylah, that's my spiritual name. I know me by Lisa. And our spiritual community and ceremony. And just tell you we're going to tell you guys what's coming up with this energy that's happening right now in the current Astro. And then also share with you some upcoming events and ways to stay connected, and a card pull. So I have some cards over here for us. Be drawing from as well. So I'm very good about this today, and really decided to wait to go live from yesterday. It was so crazy yesterday. And so you want to just tell a little about you?
I'm Jamie. I'm Jamie. Spiritual name Takata. Yeah. Inner Goddess Retreats.
So yeah, you can watch all of our events and sign up for be a part of our Temple of the Sacred Heart Church and learn more about what we have going on that website, innergoddessretreats.org, as she said.
And of course, Facebook and Instagram. We have Temple Sacred Heart. Is it under Inner Goddess?
So yeah, we have several Facebook pages. Most of y'all are catching it on my Lisa For Love page, but it also comes up on the Sacred Heart page. And then a lot of y'all in on Instagram through my Instagram page. I also added our brand partner, Sacred Heart, on Instagram. That's just a holding pattern until we get ready to start posting. So there's really nothing on that one yet. Everything is pretty much on those channels. You can find us on our YouTube channel, all of our videos after the recap, which is Temple of the Sacred. Absolutely. So a little bit about what we at the end of the year. Can you believe it? We're like, this is crazy. So coming on.
Are you still processing 2020?
Yeah, like everybody's still like, oh my God, 2020 happened and it's almost 2022. What happened in this last year? So we have a couple events live for the rest of this year. We have plant medicine ceremonies that we hold. We hold Inner Goddess Retreats as well. We just held an Inner Goddess in North Texas, which was beautiful. And the energy was so fantastic. If you've been to one of our live retreats, please come. It's just, it's so deep of a connection. And we previously, the last weekend of September, over the fall equinox, full moon, we were at Medicine for the People gathering in Drip. So
beautiful event.
So she had a really awesome DJ set and an ecstatic. It was so much fun, and I like yoga class, intuitive vinyasa flow, opening ceremony. So the big events, that's what we do. We'll have another in conjunction with Big Om. So you want to tell them about that retreat?
And that is excuse me.
Excuse me.
Tulsa?
Yeah, the park is called Sequoia National Park. And it have like a giant lodge, and it's winter, and so it's going to be it's a going within type retreat, and there's only 50 people that it has. You can find it on our website at inner or yogaforlove.com /retreats. It takes you right to our retreat page, or love.com /retreats. This is in conjunction with Big Om. They've been for several years now, and it's an amazing community of people up there in Oklahoma. So then, to wrap up the end of this year, we hold plant medicine ceremony with our Temple of the Heart Church, and we have those are women's ceremonies, and we have 2 women's circles coming up. One on Samhain, which is All Saints Day, El Dia Halloween, and it's a time period where the veil is the thinnest. We never actually held ceremony on a specific date, but this time it falls again, so it's going to be on a Sunday to Monday. We have a couple spots left in that. If you're interested in medicine ceremony, we do interview everybody. It's a personal interview, so you can go to our website, the Sacred Heart tab, and there's a spot right there that says request more info or book a chat, so you to see if that's a fit for you. We also have one on winter solstice. So yeah. So and then other event that you have live and in person is our coming up in November, and so
Then it will be our second winter solstice.
yeah, because we've been holding ceremony 2020 and 2021 on the solstices, and sometimes the Sabbats that are in equinoxes and solstices, such as Beltane, Samhain, or Lammas, or so any of this, the 6-week markers, sometimes depending on where we're at in the world, where we are going to be called to host. So it's really, if it's called a heart to sit with plant medicine and you want to, hey, thanks for jumping in. I see you guys coming in. Good to see you. Yeah, just book a chat. You can do that on the website, yogaforlove.com. What else? The Reiki training. Reiki training you can personal here in North Texas, but most of you are not. So you can actually join that distance healing, and you can receive and be part of our group ceremony, part of the goal day. Everything is completely when you join us online. So you're part of the circle, part of the training, breakout sessions for you to practice on, even on video chat. And then the 2 passes time and space. So time and space doesn't matter. We are all simply energy. And so you'll receive it from your masters and your teachers, and even if you're not physically in our presence. And that's Tuesday, November 6th. So I'm going to Egypt. That's freaking crazy. November 28th through December 10th. If you contact me and you really want, we might be able to get you still in. The cutoff was actually yes, full moon. But if you're catching this video and it starts, please reach out to us, whatever that is on your chat. You can recheck all of our comments. So if Egypt is on your heart, then let's do this. We don't know if we're going to have another chance to go to the motherland with things that are happening with travel restrictions, and so now you don't even need a COVID shot. You just have to have your next going and coming back. So if you have your passport, let's do it. I am also fundraising for helping me to pay for my flight, my own personal ticket. So if that's something that you can't do and you do want to receive these teachings, receive the different activations that are coming through, all of the trainings that I'll be sharing from, if you're called to donate, that would be at Temple of the Sacred Heart. You can make a donation. Thank you for that, if that's something that you're called to do. Let's move forward with the reason are doing these trainings. I mean, these videos. These are Astro. What's that?
It's go time. Ready?
We've been saying that.
For real. You may know that it has been in retrograde, but it is now in motion along with and Saturn. Blanked out, but there are about 4 planets that have gone in forward motion. We are going direct.
Yay!
So you're feeling some sense of right now, hold on pause. simultaneously it feels like to do something, but it's just not really right there. Just hang on, keep breathing. It's so there as transitional. Everything is direct now. However, there's that transitional phase out of the shadow. So everything retrograde. Now it's got to move back through all of those things before it is fully direct. So we're in motion. So you should start to feel move actually coming in around the 3rd of November when we get shadow phase. But yeah, so everything is kind of go this full moon. Aries. So Aries is the sign of the child. It's of the zodiac. So it is fiery. It is all about setting things. It is about freedom. Aries is about personal freedom and, of course, the collective, how we are all affected by the fiery sign. So there are actually multiple in fire signs. So you're feeling a lot right now.
Some of you have been reaching out. Yeah, like I don't know why I'm frustrated. I'm never frustrated. I'm just frustrated today, and and
frustration is real.
Yeah, I was feeling it too, and that's why we did it yesterday. I was like, I can't go live when I'm in that. That doesn't happen to me often. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And
just know that like it's okay. Frustration, that's an overreaction right now. So yourself, it's not just you. That energy right now. So we're going to break through and get things going. Know that everything is about to be full motion. We're right there at the point. So you should start with that shifting. Get ready because it's happening. So make sure this little frame here, when you're a little frustrated because it's not moving like you want to, make sure that you're all right. Make sure that you're fully prepared for when it will force, because once it happens,
this is setting everything up.
Absolutely, and to the start of January, that's when we've got.
Yeah, it's frustrated. I'm seeing it. Yes, I hear you. I see you.
Yeah, that's when we've got Jupiter actually shifts it into Pisces. It's been in it for the last year, so it's a major shift. That's where we're moving into a place. It's not only is it go for things that we were wanting to create, but it is truly time to open up. It is a time for opening space, opening up the crown chakra, really connect spirit to your higher self, to the heart, and really getting clear on if you're not already clear on your path.
Right. And I know a lot of you are in that space where you're like wanting to transition out of a job that doesn't serve you, or even out of a relationship that doesn't serve you, even if you think it would serve you, don't know what it looks like on the other side. Truths are being revealed. Absolutely. On all levels. It's not comfortable. It is so uncomfortable. It is. And, I'd be comfortable. We came in here, we're literally in the fourth canal of a new age. We're a dawning new age. They think about age of Aquarius in the 60s a little early, because, when you're
looking at 2,000 years, what's 40?
So, the people in the 60s were starting, right, and wake up and be awakened to the level that we are all 40 years ahead. Yeah. In some cases, we are the ones that were to birth this new age through. We in the birth canal. We are in that third stage of life. mothers, holla, because you push through that last bit and you're like, I know it. You know,
Ring of fire.
Ring of fire, literally the Johnny Cash song comes to play. Everything has a song, you know. We have a current playlist that's always it's always like this song, like yeah. So that, you know, that is happening. We are literally in it. We signed up for this. Don't think that it's just happening to you by happenstance. You have a call in through your mother's womb to come in at this moment, to be here now in state. And I tell you that all the time. You signed up for it. Quit bitching about it. Suck it up, and we need you on this other side that are really wanting to transition out of something that's you. We are here to hold that. We have a mentorship and coaching program that I'll share with you a bit as well. And it's invitation only. There's only 11 women that are going to be in this first cycle of this coaching program for the end of this year. Already more than half full. So it's called Follow Your Path Purpose, and it's a mentorship and a master. I'll share with you that a little bit about that. If that's something to really move forward in your path, this is why we program. So significantly moving to that fire energy and what's happening, like current now, next full moon, 2022.
You know, truth is, we're at this place of finding like the freedoms, right? Firiness, the Aries, finding our freedom, like realizing we're being limited. It's this revelatory aspect of like not taking any more shit and like really like enough is enough.
Like on all levels, you know, large levels, social levels, they're calling themselves out.
And collectively, this is, you know, within us and within the globe.
Your own personal relationships.
Absolutely.
Like enough is enough. Ready to move forward on your path, and something is holding you back like a dead weight. What it is, you may not be admitting it to yourself, but the truth is being revealed, and you're starting to admit it to yourself.
Exactly what it was. The truth is being revealed. Over the next month or so, you may be receiving a lot of information, news, either in your personal, from relations that you have, and on a global scale. Truth is being revealed, and a lot of people are going to go, we've been lied to. So I know that every time, but like now everything's like really coming into that it's to be revealed on a level that may be a bit blowing. So, you know, just roll with it. Don't freak out. But if you have out in your relations, know that it's in your list. Don't look away. Ignore that it's happening. Just accept what it is and find what is, you know, best for you in your journey ahead.
You know, that may be very difficult to said and done.
It is.
That's why we're here holding space for you. That's why we show up regularly in the full moon to do these videos, to give you tools and tips how to work with this energy and how to work with it. Because, you know, there's not really a guide to this. We are all in a new awakening, and as we
the guidebook is in here though.
Right, going back to the heart. And if you don't know how to get into now some of those questions, that's what we do as coach. We're here to guide you through, and that program that we have coming up is for 10 weeks of individual one-on-ones with you, to these tools, to share this knowledge, to share the deepened levels of this activation, can go and help you to actually take action. Pull the trigger to move, and the girl at home at the end of the year. Absolutely. So yes, if you are feeling like you need to move, Ashley proud of you. So proud of you. You were talking, and that's to our retreat. She's come to our retreat, our soul sister tribe. So if you're called to make a move and you're still old energy, things are going to start going away. Your walls are coming down, and for that false sense of fortress is if you're called to get out of a relationship, even if you have children, to take action. And please reach out. Please reach out. It's now, and now is when you're building that structure, be secure and safe, and in that space we can be in your place, in your highest good, for when all of these shifts, governmentally, politically, all these things are shifting, and you want to be in a place. If you're in a lockdown, do you really want to be with someone you can't stand? Let's just go there. I mean, there's so many, so many.
Maybe you were.
You were. That's why you're leaving, right?
I
mean, yeah. I thank God every day that when not during lockdown, during the what we call snowvid in Texas, we had COVID, but then we also had snowvid where it got 7 degrees for a full week, and we were out of power in a lot of places and out of places for 2 weeks, and I was so thankful I was with her, in our place with our fireplace, and I wouldn't have rather been anywhere. So think about where you really want to be who do you want to be with? Who do you want to surround? And are you prepared? I mean, you have to go full on survivalist, and shit. But you might need some. Besides, you can't run up to Costco
from
toilet paper stocked up. Okay, basics to water.
We have order.
You don't need to go crazy. You need a couple months worth of food in your pantry. We don't know what's happening. We do know that we are called to this awakening.
Yeah, January through May of next year. A whole new phase. In fact, watch your really take the system, treat it kindly, do it, and starting now to really build your immune system. And this is not vaccine or no vaccine, blah. This is just really build that immune system, because of the Astro that is coming in the early phase of next year, the immune system will be affected, and so you want to make sure that you're on top of it. And if you actually get the vaccine, which is your choice, no judgment, but please really focus on your immune system for that as well. There are some things in which it's kind of shifting people's system, and it's kind of making the focus on one aspect of what it's fighting against, and leaving the door open for others to come in. So you may not need to worry about COVID because you've got it, but you might need to be worried about having a cold or other things, because these could be taken down. So just know that all the Astro is for making sure that immune is taken care of, and we're taking care of ourselves, really into that heart space and that crown, and paying attention to what's really the truth here.
Right. It starts with vibrating at the heart space frequency. Is the food that you eat has to be resonating on a high level. If constantly going out to eat and having food, you're going to be vibrating at the level of that frequency. You're going to have to really work a lot harder to get your temp space where you can be in alignment of sacred heart space. because that sacred heart space is where divine information straight from source. And it's not until we vibrate in that high frequency that we can messages straight in. And that's why we do these practices. That's why we practice shamanic work and go back to the teachings of the indigenous cultures and the ones that are for thousands and thousands of years work, and the rituals around of the year and the directions and all of the things that we in our programs and our teachings and practice, they raise your frequency. Dogs are going to bark, excuse us. The school bus is here. So if you hear that. So I just want to mention too, I want to shout out to Aiylah, also the Yoga for Love training program. Hey, Aiylah, she went to Hawaii with us. She was called to move, and she had a very sign, like there was a lot of turbulence with it, like coming in. And is about birth and rebirth and death cycle. And so, as Pele is, working with us, she also is the creator. She is the destroyer, and even was told to move. And now confirmation that it indeed is. You have to listen to these signs when they come in, and it's going to keep harder, and things are going to be even more intense if you listen. So whatever that is, start listening to your body, eating foods. Recently, I put a video on how to do a chai practice, doing a detox with your plant-based foods, all kinds of stuff like that is ways frequency. So, anything significant in this time frame right now?
Nothing is popping up right now.
So if any of y'all have a comment, we'll definitely answer all the comments. If you're on the live video, also you send us a direct message so we can make sure that we send you whatever you need. If you need support, if you want to learn about our coaching. So we're going to move into our reading with these. I do want to share with you, for those of you that are on with us now and catching this video here at the end of 2021, we have coaching and mentoring program beginning, and it is follow your path and purpose and mastermind. So it's a mentorship with us as coaches, sharing direction that you want to go might be different than the directions in our tribe. And what we found is in the group coaching and in the different types of teacher trainings that we were over the years, people have kinds of things on ways that they're going to show up with those in the world. And so with this program is really gearing toward what you want to focus in on, of either yoga teacher, yoga practitioner, learning healing arts through sound, meditation, and breath work, shamanic arts and the shamanic journey, and diving deep into that, maybe diving more into energy work and card readings, either before learning how to do that. Also, we're really focusing strongly on teaching tantric sexuality and about the divine feminine and the twin flame connection. And so teachings are available to you as a one-on-one coaching program, which is 10 weeks one-on-ones, plus also have access to be part of the mastermind group, which all of the women that are in, which is just 11 women, will be own personal teachings and learnings. Everyone's coming into this as a practitioner. So in order to even be part of this, you need to have at least a year of experience in the healing arts. And that looks like might be different for you. This is not for raw beginners. So we programs that are for you if you're a raw beginner into this work. Check out our website at yogaforlove.com. But if this is something that you want to deeply step into, just check it out. You can go to yogaforlove.com discovery, and it tells a little bit, but it's really an invitation only. Just want to book a chat and talk to us about it, for the details of what that looks like. So the mentorship is, I mentioned, coaching, one-on-one, private session, personal plant ceremonies that you can be, personal Reiki trainings that you can be invited to, inner goddess retreat invited to as part of that program. Mastermind is really where this comes in, where you have a group of women to not only network with, ideas off of. And we have all of this awesome media, not on Instagram, not on Facebook, not on Messenger, or any of the apps that are owned by them. But we have a private chat for that, so that way we can not be shadow banned. So we're really excited. And if it's called to you strongly in this path, then that's what we're reaching out to right now. Strings pull, just drop us. So we want to do a reading, and so we have a kind of a conglomeration of card decks that we use in our post ceremonies, and in combo before we start the ceremony, we'll do some card reading and have everyone pull a card. And so here at this time in our chat to do some reading. So I love Oracle deck. This came out in 2020, and different types of archetypes from all different soul tribe guys. And so this has written some great books on like and crystals and things like that. Fairchild, and there's also that one of our sisters brought into combo at the. I mean, that's also by her. So this is the first one we're going to start with. What you pick?
All right. How we go with that?
All right. Well, it flew right out.
Fell out. Cool. Spirit of the War.
Look too. A couple popped out. Wow, we have 3, y'all. Okay.
Things of Kumu. Things shall be withheld. And
So this is
Gunyama, honor of the ancient king. Drew this the other day in our
wow. It's powerful coming in again 2 times in a week. Blessings of Kumu. This is, you can see the elders, the galactic family, the heart of the mother, in the belly of Pachamama. One in the Alakoa, you have the medicine tribe, the owl wings, the upraised palms, and the symbol of receiving. And then we have how do you say that?
Gunyama.
It's the lion on the ancient king. It has all the cycles of the moon in it as well. These 3 are the main ones that are coming up here, and then let's go ahead and see where that takes us. So we go with the other cards. So let's look these a little bit about these things. This is a deck we've been working with. Have these 3 pop out in a row all together. That happens. That doesn't normally happen.
All right, Alakoa. That's the first one. The spirit of the warrior. Though you yearn for peace, you recognize truth. Genuine can never be. Even if it is an upheaval of transformation, the need to set the right is strong in you. This drive of the spiritual warrior, telling soul, needs to truth, goodness, and justice. We'll fight for these things because that is spirit warrior. Trust and feel the positive impact making in the world. You are relentless, and the divine is within you.
Rainbow Warrior Tribe. Was
fully, and that's goes right with everything
there's like
we were
2
just
fish
saying.
side. So it's got the butterfly, the fish,
Sacred heart
right at the here. The sacred down inside Mother Earth. It's got the waxing and the waning moons, and so there's a lot of symbology in this. There should be an activation at the end also.
You want to go to that?
But if there's anything else that you see that, what's this part right there?
Here, the spirit warrior. The spirit warrior doesn't have a violence, so it does have a powerful energy. You need to put that energy to good use. Effective, action-oriented presence or consciousness on Earth. The spirit warrior needs to feel that your life is dead something meaningful, magnificent.
Absolutely.
To witness the positive that you're creating through these actions.
Why that stood out and what when she read that is because many of you are feeling frustrated because you're not standing in your truth and your power in where you're walking in your life. You're just going of the things you've been doing over the past few decades just because it's just, but there's more and feeling it, you're wanting it, you're wanting into it. So that's what this is being part of that and stepping in, and it is the ability to fight with no war.
What it's talking about, you recognize, though you yearn for peace, you recognize this, that with truth, genuine peace can never be. And that is what's taking place right now. We're at that, like, you know, most people desire peace to exist on this planet, right? Most everyone, but there's been look away and look away, and there'll be something not great over there, but we'll just look away. We're at the place where that cannot go on. We have to stand up. We have to fight for truth.
That's right. That's why so many people are showing up at marches, and that's because we are not going to be quiet anyway.
We cannot have true peace without real truth. And in the longer and the more we continue to just be diverted and by misinformation as well as cover-ups and disguises and it's ugly. I don't want to admit that it's there because we want to see this in the world, right? Most of us and we get pulled down by the not so good.
Yeah, but we do have to be aware that
it does exist.
And the shadow side can heal too. As we heal the light, the shadow, and there is the shadow. It's the shadow of light. So it continues to go. To continue, heal the light, you heal the shadow. You heal the shadow light that's reflected off that shadow, which has shadow. There's layers of it that we're healing that are karmic, and they go back so long. I just go back thousands and thousands of years. It's not easy work, but we have to raise our. We have to stand out in the crowd. We have to go up in our own life and stand in our own truth, no matter whose feelings it hurts. And you don't do it brash and offensively and throw it in someone's face. You don't do that. But just by simply standing, it's going to ripple out and upset people. And I have seen that more than anything in this year, in 2021, by coming out of my marriage, finding my twin, partner, and losing so many lifetime connections because they could not handle standing in my truth and thought I should that and should that and should that.
And all over.
Yes. You shooting all over? Who shoulds all over you?
You should all over yourself.
Activation. Is there anything that we need to let's see?
Mm-hmm. All right. Warriors Creed aloud.
Loud. Okay.
You're worried.
All right.
The enemy shall never grip me.
The enemy shall not.
I shall not become.
I shall not be overcome.
I'm led and protected.
I am
greatest by the greatest of all spirit warriors.
By the greatest of all spirit warriors.
Who leads army.
Who leads love's army.
My steps in the world. are fierce with compassion and love in action.
With compassion and love in action.
I waver not.
I waver not.
For I am a conqueror over darkness.
Conqueror over darkness.
Spirit-born.
Spirit-born.
By the sacred.
And empowered sacred.
I embody the truth I fight.
I embody the truth for which
I am defended.
I am defended. Uplifted.
And renewed.
And renewed.
My hands are ever open.
My hands are ever
the replenishing power of grace.
Replenishing power of grace.
Great Spirit.
Great Spirit delivers.
All might.
All necessary might.
Divine love's prophecy.
Divine love
is read, spoken, and enacted.
Is read, spoken, and enacted in all realms.
If love has not won.
If love has not yet won.
Is not yet over.
The battle is yet over.
And so I rise.
And so I woo! Oh.
If that was not perfect
Yes.
energy.
So right now, rewind that and say it out loud. Because that is so freaking powerful. I feel that in every pore of my soul, in every bit of my DNA, like all of it, every atom. That is and it needs to be spoken out loud.
Warriors, come out and play. Some of you may get that.
Is that a reference from the movie?
It is.
What movie is that?
I turned right.
Oh, look.
Trying to think of the name of the movie.
So, Blessings of the Moon.
They play with this ball. It's like
okay.
post-apocalyptic.
Yeah. So this
solar
one has,
babies.
No God, no good thing shall be withheld. So here again, it has the open hands, same the Aiylah, the spirit of the warrior. This one has the bottom. See how she's holding.
Yeah, this was like the front side and the back
It
side.
is the same energy. The bottom inside Mother Earth, she's holding her arms open at the very bottom there. You can see top on the side here, and you've got the owl, which is the ancestors, and you've got the galactic family here as well. This is full support.
Tribe is coming together.
Our tribe is coming
Find
together.
your tribe already.
You got the mountain lion here, hibiscus, see the butterfly again, transformation, and then some lotus flower, mountains, earth. There's a lot here.
The candle and the fire.
So yeah, inside the very central galactic family that's at the top, there is a sacred heart womb space that's lit, a fire inside. So there's a lot going on. It has like bright around his head. Yeah, got the chief in here, which she carries, obviously you can tell. When she's actually calling warriors.
All right. The universe wants to express creativity, healing, and brilliance to you. It does not want to be limited, repeating what has already been. Newness needs to birth you into startling expressions of abundant life. You are guided into unknown territory, guided to go beyond, have known yourself and your world, so that something original and necessary can life. The universe, all that you are in need of, can best attain your destiny. All shall be provided for you.
Yes.
Expand your faith to allow for the greatest of Great Spirit.
We have our coaching clients right before this call, whatever our concerns are just in our head. When we drop space, we know that Mother Earth is everything us. The universe is providing everything. You know, we haven't missed a meal, in the car. You know, it's like things that we stress about don't even really matter in the long run. And when we dive into the frequency of lack, the flow of the provision.
Resources are coming to you. If you have been in lack, limitation, or anxiety about such things happening, and substitute your stress for absence, the universe will provide all good generosity and grace. If you find challenging, take it one step at a time, reprogramming your heart and mind to habits of peaceful trust. You'll feel much better to live like this. Foolishness, but wisdom embraces such unconditional faith. Know that the provision of all resources required is a certainty. The only variables are the details of how the journey unfolds. Right. When you tune into you'll remember that you are loved, and guided in every moment. Trust the universe.
Yeah, exactly what we said. You know, I mean, it's so on point. Yeah.
You cannot turn up. It always is like so.
It's so. It gets comical. The serendipities get actually comical, but it's actually literally you. Like okay, really? Is it to the degree the serendipities? Like, oh, it's hilarious. It is literally hilarious.
The healing process for this one is to say this prayer. Okay. I'm so grateful for the generosity.
I am so grateful for the generosity,
abundance,
and
attentiveness
of the universe to my needs.
I am provided
for
grace and love.
With such grace and love.
All is for my life purpose.
My life purpose.
To be successfully, joyfully expressed.
To be successfully expressed.
Are freely given
to me.
May all beings consciously know.
May all consciously know.
The loving embrace of the universe.
The loving embrace of the universe.
And fulfill their sacred purpose. So be it.
So be it.
Follow your path.
Follow your purpose. All right.
So the final
Inganyama of the ancient king.
King of the Zulu brings you a message. You are destined to know, experience what it is to be truly empowered. Your voice, your courage, your wisdom, and your dignity can create spiritual light, uplift, inspiring others, guiding them from a place of spiritual truth towards the fulfillment of their own divine potential. If you have been self or feeling unworthy of the boldness of your visions, allow your spirit to roar. You shall conquer all obstacles, succeed in your heart's desires. Lion roar.
Yeah. I love it.
Right?
So we were talking
that whole reflection, like when you stand in your own and you shine your light, be you to your full trust of the universe, you automatically create that to other people. In your light, they see that as that reflection, so they too can permission themselves to shine their own. and you become that example, automatically you shift the world around by stepping in.
Well, and it's the courage of the lion. That word has been coming up this year because people are saying what you guys are doing. It gives me the same. And stepping into your power will also rise up that are stepping into their power, because you rise, we rise for she together. And that's this power of this line, is that sharing that, or that if you can imagine the roar of the jungle ripples out. Every being that is in that sound gets shifted. And so by you standing in your roaring, not just meekly standing there like a little meerkat, but like a lion. Take up space, baby. Space. Yes.
Yes. It feels really good.
It does. And the lion's breath was something that's been coming up for us, several practices that I've done through yoga, is sharing that lion's breath. And we did that at a retreat, and literally her and I both started coughing, and because as empaths and channels, clear for others. And as we were clearing, both ones coughing, and I'm like, okay, well, whoever that was for, you're welcome, because that needed to come. So when you do those types of breath work, it energy, and that lion's roar, that lion's breath, and it's like, and you leave you can't just go. This is not a house cat. This is not a cartoon cat. This is a lion. And so you really breathe, and when you breathe out, you open all the way, and you let your tongue out, and you breathe it. And doing that even 5 times is so clarifying, so clearing, intense, and it's a wonderful practice. What's the activation, or is there any other points?
Read in this.
I'm going to show you all this one again.
Because of this oracle awakening and the healing and strengthening of divine masculinity within the soul, to take the initiative and to lead with wisdom. The healing of masculinity is relevant physical and psychological levels. To make peace with the masculine, to become dynamic and express integrity, purpose, just protection. Acknowledge your own power. Do not play small. Serve your energy. Get plenty of rest, but right. Let your soul roar. True voice be heard without hesitation or fear. You are a protector, leader of others. Allow your spirit to awaken your courage, boldness. Refuse to be put down in the dignity and divinity. I'm just going to show you this right, page 11:6.
Yeah, it's a very recurring number for us.
Since I was about 18, that has been a significant number.
Yeah, but it's also the actress of
when I was
my retreat.
Waking up. Yes, which also that. All right, let's see the healing process. Okay, so this is giving directions. Feet hip width apart. He's unlocked.
I'm gonna do goddess squat here, so I can stay within the frame of the video.
All right, stand with hip width apart. Knees unlocked. Feel connected to your body. You imagine, feel, or your energy is now vital and luminous. Shines out from your heart. It's a potent field of divine light in you and around you and all. Within this light is the roar of the divine lion of truth. Even if it seems silent, it can be felt. It takes divine effect far and wide. How the sound and the feel to intermingle and explore as you wish. Even run time and space into the and the future, into world physical. Now say it aloud. Through the spiritual guiding in my heart,
Through the spiritual authority in my heart,
as the Christ line,
as the Christ line of Judah,
I cast out the darkness
of the darkness,
of negative influence.
of negative influence.
Cast it out of myself,
I cast it
of my loved ones,
out
and my community.
and community.
I cast it of world events.
I cast it out
and future situations.
and
Wherever this sanctified authority extends.
where this sanctified spiritual authority extends.
May all leaders
May all
submit to wisdom
submit to wisdom
for the greatest good of all.
for the all
Through the power
through
of
the
the great
power
spirit of love.
of the great spirit of love.
It is done.
It is done. Oh, yes, yes. Feel that reverberation. Just feel it in your soul. It's a
For as long as
prophecy.
you need.
Zion, this is the prophecy. This is the moment we are. Claim it. Speak it. Proclaim it. Just be a witness anymore. You have to be a player. So get out there, take it. Reach out if you need support and help. We're here for you. We love you. We see you. We see you. Let's do this together. It's time to rise.
Stand in your power that you provided for and taken care of. Speak your truth. Be the light.
All right, for today, if this video has spoken to you in your heart in any way, then just share it. That's what we gotta do. I love. Namaste. Okay.